Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back. And on the screen today, you're probably going to be watching some Black Ops 4 gameplay as normal. But today, well, actually, we had a video request from my guy, this guy that commented. And I'm going to put his comment up on the screen. And he asked to talk about like time management and like not like wasting time and shit like that. And I've definitely I'm pretty sure everybody has definitely had their fair share of like you don't feel like you got anything accomplished, or like you like, say for me, I'm 23, and then you look at like some other 23-year-old and they're doing like there's guys in the NBA that are younger than me, guys that are like 20, 21, they're in the NBA and whatever, and like it kind of gets you like down, you know what I mean? Like, well, it used to get me down, but like I remember thinking like, oh, what the fuck am I doing then? Like, like it makes you like it just makes you like second guess, and like you don't, like you just feel like you're not doing anything. And one thing with me is like I just learned to not care, really and truly. Like, well, like just speaking about that, there's gonna be like kind of two sides to it. So the first side is like not caring about like what other people are doing and shit like that. And I guess another like time management thing, kind of taking it down another like alley, is like actual time management like throughout the day. So I'm gonna talk about that later, but for now, like with me, like I was that kid, like I never went to school, like I never went to college or graduated high school, and I just said, fuck it, like I'm just gonna go to work. And then I went to work. I worked a variety of jobs, like shit jobs, fun jobs, whatever, like. So, and if you caught it in my last video, it was mostly like jobs in like the service industry, if you want to call it that, retail and like security, all that kind of shit. But anyway, beside the point, like it's just like I saw like these kids or whatever you want to call them, and like there's people making apps and this and that, whatever, and then like it just kind of got me down. I was like, like what am I doing? Like, am I even doing anything? I'm just out here going to work and coming home and playing fucking video games and whatever. Not that video games are a bad thing to play, I don't want to get anybody triggered or anything like that, but I was just like, what the fuck? Like I didn't feel like I was accomplishing anything. And then I just over time, like I watched a couple of videos, and like I just learned to not care, really and truly. Like it took some time, definitely, but now, like if there's a 20-year-old kid, like honestly, it was like high key me just being a little like salty about it, you know what I mean? Like I was low key like jealous about it. And then like I was like, oh, this kid's fucking 20 and he's doing this, that, and the third, and I'm 21 and I'm not doing anything. And then, but over time, like I learned to not care, but I also learned to be happy for the person, right? Like, for example, say I'm 23 right now, and say I have a friend that's 20, and he's doing whatever, he's making the next Facebook, call it that, and he does it, like I'm gonna, and if he makes it, all that kind of stuff, like I'm gonna be like, now I would genuinely be happy for it. But back then I would be like, yo, fuck this, it's not fair, whatever, this, that, and the third. And I think it's a lot to do with your mindset. Like now, like really and truly, if one of my friends said, yo, look, I just got this fucking Nike, whatever, this, that, I'll be like, okay, yeah, sick. And it's like, but like before, like I would go and not necessarily buy it, but like I would try to justify it, if you get what I'm saying. It's like I would be low-key a little jealous, but then now it's like, why? Like, you know what I mean? Why would I do that? So I feel like I've matured in that sense. Like now it's just like, okay, man, sick, like, and it's not even like sarcastic. It's actually, I'm like, if that's what makes you happy, I love it. Like as long as you're happy, really and truly, that's the only thing that matters, right? Like I've learned to accept the situation that I'm in. And you know, like I always think that at the end of the day, no matter like however you talk about it, or you cut the cake, or you cut the pie, or whatever the fuck you want to say, there's always somebody in a worse situation than you. And that's why I'm just like thankful for it. You know what I mean? Like my friend could say, yo, look, I got this Mercedes, this, that, whatever. And like with me, like right now, currently, like I still take the bus to go to work, right? Like I don't have a car. Like I might buy, like I'm not planning on buying one like this year or anything like that. Obviously, eventually I'd like to, you know, get one, but you know, like I'm not planning on buying one this year. But you know, like if my friend comes up with this Mercedes and says, yo, look, I got this, whatever, I'll be like, all right, sick. Like if that's what makes you happy, if a car makes you happy, buy the car, right? If some Nike shoes or some shit makes you happy, I love it, right? If the Raptors making the finals, shout out to my friend Anthony, you know, if that makes him happy, I love it. I know he's super fucking excited about that, but that's another conversation for another video. But you know, like I just learn to be happy for people, but at the same time, like I don't care about it, right? And like I know that sounds kind of bad, but it's like I'm happy for them, but I don't care about it when it comes to me. Like I'm not too sure how to like convey it, but like I hope you understand what I'm saying. But like, you know, and like other than that, that's basically it. I just learned to not care. That's really and truly the bottom line. And then the other time management thing, where, you know, like today's Sunday, like, you know, I said in a couple videos back, you know, I get up at 6, I do like to go to work, come back, whatever, and then on the weekends, you know, like I try to get up by like 7:30, do laundry, like, and whatever has to be done. But the thing that I've found that helps me is that you multitask, right? So like when I'm doing laundry, right, like it takes, so I go downstairs, like I put everything in the washer, it takes half an hour to wash, then you go down and you put it in the dryer, and then it takes 1 hour to dry, right? So what I do is the night before I know I'm gonna do laundry, I sort out the clothes, black, white, light, dark, whatever you want to call it, however you do it. And then I get everything by the door, the soap, you know, everything by the door, boom, everything's all there and ready. I get up, shower, and then I go right to do laundry, because on the weekend the laundry room's pretty crowded and I want to beat the rush to do your laundry. So I'm up, boom, I'm there, I'm doing laundry, right? So then while the laundry is washing, I will come upstairs. Then I know by the time I get upstairs, I have like 28 minutes ish, whatever, call it half an hour, whatever. Then I say, okay, I could do the dishes, I could vacuum, and I could, you know, do some light cleaning, or, you know, whatever has to be done, right? So I do little things in the process of big things, if you kind of get what I'm saying. But at the same time, like I don't let the dishes pile up for, you know, like then until the sink is full. Like I wash dishes every single day, sometimes even twice a day. I wash dishes. Like I'll wash dishes when I get home from work, and then sometimes, it depends if I'm feeling it, before I go to bed. The sink is literally never full. So, you know, I do little things while I'm doing bigger things, if you get what I'm saying. For example, like laundry. I know with some things, like, I mean, I don't have to like mow the lawn or, you know, anything like that. Like I don't have a house, or I don't have to shovel snow or anything like that. But, you know, when it's something like that, obviously you have to be there to do it, and you can't do something small while you're doing that. But I found that, you know, if you're looking to save time and, you know, shit like that, while you're doing laundry, that's a really good one. And then, because, you know, then you could wash dishes and, you know, whatever, like you could do whatever you have to do, right? While the laundry is being done, while laundry is drying, like I could make a video in that time, right? So, you know, that's some things that I found. But then also, like, it's just staying on top of things, right? Like, don't let the sink get too full, you know, don't let the laundry like pile up a lot. Like, you know, a big one for me is like, you know, obviously now, like, I have to clean the whole house, like 2 bedrooms, me, you know, living room, whatever. Like, I would do one thing that I found that's useful is like, it takes me like 10 minutes to vacuum, but if you're doing like a deep clean, then you just do 1 room a day, right? So say I come home on Monday, I'll do my room, and then I'll come home on Tuesday, I'll do, say, my mom's room, and then I'll come home Wednesday, I'll do the kitchen, Thursday I'll do the living room. So, you know, Friday I'll do the washroom, you know, stuff like that. You know, you kind of delegate a certain room to a certain day, and then that I found that also helps me too. But yeah, that's pretty much it, man. I mean, you know, I kind of have it down to a T. I kind of have a system going. So, you know, I just like to stay on top of everything, because if you let it, you know, pile up, it's going to take way more time to do. If I let the laundry thing, you know, pile up, it's going to take way more time. The dishes is going to take way more time. You know, the cleaning is going to take way more time, you know, all that kind of stuff. And when you're working full time and stuff like that, you know, evenings are valuable, weekends are valuable, you know, all time that you have off is valuable. And if you work full time, like I said, you'll definitely know what I'm talking about. But yeah, that's pretty much it. As always, you know, thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch my video. Thank you to the guy that commented. And you know, if you want to see any other video topics, you know, whoever, like, in the comments, like, you know, you let me know. You know, he said, I want you to see you, or I want to listen to you talk about time management, whatever. I said, all right, and then I'm gonna do that. And then yeah, that's pretty much it. So if there's anything, you know, you want to hear, listen to, you know, whatever, if you want to hear me talk about fucking, you know, I don't know, some shit, then, you know, you let me know. If you want me to tell you how to do fucking laundry, I can do that too. But yeah, that's pretty much it. As always, thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch my video. Very much appreciated. Thank you for watching. I'll talk to you next one.